Assalamu alaikum students. How is your day? I hope it is fine. Hopefully you have understood your previous lesson. Today we will discuss some portions of your MCQs. A very important portion of your MCQs is correction of sentences. You will get a sentence, a wrong sentence, and you will have to to choose the correct option from the four given options. So today we will discuss some important sentences and why the correct option is the correct option. So our first MCQ is, this is a worth seeing sight. Now this is a wrong sentence. Why is it wrong? Because worth is an adjective and its placement is not right in the sentence. Now there are four options. The first option is, this is a sight worth seeing. This is a sight worth see. This is worth seeing sight. This is sight worth seeing sight. So we will start with option D. This is sight worth seeing sight is wrong because the noun sight is used twice in the sentence, which is not correct. This is worth seeing sight is incorrect because it is the repetition of the given sentence. And obviously the word order in that sentence is not correct. This is sight worth see. Now see is a verb and here we need a noun because worth is adjective. And seeing with ing form is a gerund, that means it is a verb noun. So we need a noun here and see is not a noun. So it is not the correct option. This is a sight worth seeing. Now this is the correct option because now we have one noun after the adjective. So it makes this selection, meaning option A, as the correct option. Sentence number 2, she died from cholera. Now cholera is a disease and when people die from cholera, preposition from is not used. She died in cholera is incorrect because in is not used here. She died into cholera is again incorrect because you cannot die into a disease. She died with cholera is again incorrect. She died of cholera. Why? Because of is used with diseases. She died of cholera. She died of fever. She died of malaria. So with any disease, we will use the preposition of. So option D is the correct option. Sentence number 3. My friend bought 2 dozen eggs. Here 2 is a number and dozen is also a number. It is not a noun and we make plurals of nouns only. So this sentence is incorrect. Now option A, my friend buy 2 dozen eggs. It is not correct because dozen, buy is not the correct verb in this sentence. With friend it should be buys in present tense. My friend has, option C, my friend has bought 2 dozen eggs. Again, this is not correct because the problem is not with the tense but with the number. My friend have bought 2 dozen eggs. Again, the same problem and we cannot use have with friend because friend is a singular noun. My friend bought 2 dozen eggs. Now this is the correct option because we make plural with eggs and not with the number that is dozen. Sentence number 4. I could not help to laugh. Now in this sentence, why is the use of preposition to incorrect? Because in these sentences, laugh is a verb and help is a verb and we usually use ing form to put a noun here. So the correct option is I could not help laughing. I could not help laugh is not correct because help and laugh both are verbs and they cannot come together without any preposition or ing form. I could not help but laugh Not correct. I could not help without laughing is also not correct. The correct option is I could not help laughing. Number 5, one should do his duty. Now here in this sentence we are using one as the subject of the verb and we are using his as the adjective for one. The same adjective should be used as the subject of the sentence and the subject is one, so adjective or possessive adjective cannot be his. One should do one duty is not correct because one duty means one or single duty, and here we are talking about the person who is one. One should does one's duty, again it is not correct because with should we always use the first form of the verb, and in this case the first form of do is do. One should do one's duty is the correct option. One should do their duty is also not correct because there is not corresponding to one, only once corresponds to one, that is the subject of this sentence. So the correct option is one should do one's duty. I take pain over my work. Now this is an idiom, taking pains. So it is always plural, that is pains. So the correct option is option D. I take pains over my work. Why? Because this is an idiom and in idiom it is not pain but it is pains. He is very weak to walk. Now very is a positive adjective or a positive adverb and we will use here he is, that is option D. He is too weak to walk. So the correct option will be too and not very. Sentence number 8, he is a miser man. Now in this sentence there is a repetition, that is miser is a noun and man is also a noun and both the nouns are corresponding to the subject, that is he. So we will use only one noun. So we will use option C, that is he is a miser. So the correct answer is he is a miser. We will not use man in this sentence. Option number 9. Sentence number 9. Indus was a large river in Pakistan. Now we cannot use was because Indus is still a river in Pakistan. And as it is the largest river, so option A is the correct option. The Indus is the largest river in Pakistan. The next sentence is I can say it at his face. Now, at is not used in this situation. We always use the preposition to because to presents or represents the direction of the action. The action is saying and the direction is his face. So we will use to, not at. I can say it to his face. So I can say it to his face is the correct answer in this sentence. Now I will repeat the sentences for you one more time so that you can make a clearer understanding. So sentence number 1 is this is a worth seeing sight. The correct option is this is a sight worth seeing. Why? Because seeing and sight both are nouns, so we cannot use them together. They will be used separately and we will put worth between the two nouns. Worth, that is adjective. She died from cholera. So with diseases we always use of. When a disease causes something we say of. So we will say the option D, she died of cholera. My friend bought 2 dozen eggs. The correct option is option B. My friend bought 2 dozen eggs. Why? Because dozen is a number and we do not make plurals with numbers. Egg is the noun, so we will make plural with egg. I could not I could not help to laugh. So the correct option is the first one, that is, I could not help laughing. There are some verbs with which we do not use the preposition to. You you have the list of these verbs in your book. With these verbs we always use the ing form. I could not help laughing will be used here. Number 5, one should do his duty. Now what is the problem with this sentence? That one is the subject of the sentence and the possessive adjective, that is his, should be according to the subject, that is one. So option B is the correct option. One should do one's duty, because we are using one in the beginning of the sentence. So the possessive adjective should be according to the subject of the sentence. Sentence number 6. I take pain over my work. Though this is an idiom, idiom means muhavra. So muhavra or idiom does not change its form. So option D is the correct option, that is, I take pains over my work. He is very weak to walk. Now why are we not using very in this sentence? Because not walking is an action and weakness is the cause of that action. So for that cause we will use to. The degree to which that person is weak, we will use the preposition, that is, or the adverb, that is to. He is too weak to walk. He is a miser man. Now in this sentence, miser is a noun, man is a noun, and we are not saying he is a man, because the information that we want to give is that he is a miser. So option C is the correct option, that is, he is a miser. Then sentence number 9, Indus was a large river in Pakistan. Now Indus is the name of a river. With the name of rivers we always use the preposition the. The Indus, the Ravi, the Chenab, the Jhelum. And because it is the largest river in Pakistan, so we are not going to write large, we will write largest. And with the third form of adjective, that is largest, we always use the article the. So option A is the correct option, that is, the Indus is the largest river in Pakistan. Sentence number 10. I can say it at his face. Why is the option A the correct option? I can say it to his face, because say is action and the target of that action is his face. And when an action has a target, we use the preposition to. And in this sentence, they have used the preposition at. So the correct option is I can say it to his face. Now I hope you have understood these sentences. If you find any sentence difficult, do not hesitate to ask. If you do not understand any rule, you can ask in the comments. You can send a voice message, you can send a video message, and you can write in the comments as well. Your response is more than welcome. Allah Hafiz.